Okay, this is the first 2025 Just Weights class. Equipment for this morning, this is for the purpose of the video, is a hammer, light dumbbells, resistance band, kettlebell, and Pilates ball. And that's it, guys. So we're going to start straight into this. It's a little bit repetitive on some things, but I've done that on purpose. On the live class, we've got a different camera angle, and I'm hopeful that my camera doesn't actually fall off, which happened just before we set up. Right now, on this one, I want you to really focus on the kettlebell being right behind you, and hopefully, because I've got the new camera angle, you can actually really see that kettlebell is right the way behind me. So when I go to pick it up, I'm having to really focus on the reach through to put it flat. Okay, so music should be playing. Are we still playing music at home, guys? Yeah, cool. Right, so get your kettlebell in position, please. Right, are we ready? 1 minute of kettlebell pickups. Let's go. So keep that going, guys. Just checking that the video is still working after all of that. It's horrible down here. Again, I'm the anti-Cornish tourist board. It's either raining or windy. Or on a lucky occasion like this morning, it's windy, rainy and cold. So yeah, I think I'm supposed to be going out and doing some outside work today, but I can tell you now, guys, I'm going to be mainly not doing that. I'm going to find some inside jobs to do. I might even have to resort to doing my tax returns. Ugh. 5 seconds left, gang. And time. Just slide that kettlebell a little bit further forwards. Now we've got a clean and press for 10 and triceps for 10. Are we ready? Let's go. So just clean it, press it, and back down. Clean, press, and back down. My feet will, and then we're going up for triceps. I've not got the bell overly loud, guys, and so hopefully you can hear it a little bit, but not overtaking. And then back down, let's go. So clean and press. So we've been following this format all week so far, and it's Wednesday. Triceps. So we've been doing lots of different variations of the 1 minute and the 10 seconds. Back down we go for our clean and presses. So no squat on this one, so it's just straight up for the clean, straight to the sky. Get used to snatching that through. Triceps. So far so good. This week, I'm not dying too much. I'm not dying at all, actually. I'm quite disappointed. Okay, bring that down. Let's go. But I did plan on having a lighter first week, although I don't think it's been light. Triceps. Please at home, are we? It's not been a lighter week, has it? No, Lindsay's not, no. Back feet clean and press. Last set of these. And then we're going to have our resistance band. So you're going to have 2 main exercises that you're going to repeat on today. Okay, up for triceps. After this one, you're going to get your resistance band, guys. Time, let's get rid of that. Grab your resistance band. Now, these just back to your minute round. And then basically from there, we're going to be doing flies. So just measure it up here and make sure that you've got enough resistance on. If it's not tight enough, you can always just adjust it. Are we ready? Let's go. So we've got flies, now 2 singles. 1, 2 doubles. 1, 2 singles. Now, when you're doing the singles, 2 doubles, please make sure that that one hand stays perfectly still in the centre. So it's 2 doubles, 2 singles. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cope with this new setup, guys, because it's already hurting my neck looking up, so don't think it's going to stay, but we'll give it a go this morning. Ten seconds. So keep that one arm perfectly still as the other one goes back. Bring that up and over. Now, again, remember at the beginning for the live talk round, I said you're going to need a handle to tie onto. That's the time that we're going for now, guys. So at home, if you're on video, you need to get it on a door handle now. Okay? So onto a door handle now. Can you hear me, guys? Yeah? Okay. So onto a door handle. And then we're going to be doing 2 exercises. One exercise is tricep kickbacks. The second exercise is straight arm pushback. Are we ready, guys? Let's go. So, tricep kickbacks for 10. So in that bent over position with the abs turned on. Stand up tall, push it back. So just push back. I know it's always difficult when you've got your back to me, gang, but hopefully we'll be fine. Okay, bend it back over, tricep kickback. So remember, you've just got these 2 exercises. Keep your elbows fairly close to your rib cage. Up tall, straight arm kickback. So again, don't let that arm come forward, so keep it back. Back to your kickback, let's go. Well, we've gone straight for the triceps this morning, haven't we? Now we are. Standing tall, and we've got that kickback again. Well, straight arm push back actually, isn't it? It's not the kickback. Now we're back to our kickbacks. Tricep kickback. So elbows high, bent over position, slight softness on the knees. Up tall again and straight arm push back. I don't know about you, but my triceps are on fire. Ay, ay, ay. Bend it back again, last set. Kickbacks. It's not really a kickback, is it? And relax this. Up tall, push back for the last set. Then you're going to release your resistance band, take the resistance band back with you, and we're going back to the kettlebell. And time. Wait, take that resistance band with you. Back over for the kettlebell. Well, that's made me nice and hot. So we've got our kettlebell. So we have our pick up again. So right the way through. Are we ready? Let's go. So again, this is just our reset. So the 1 minute rounds. Again, so remember how far you've got to really post that through, gang. So I've got to really, really get it through. I've got 3 screens going on here. It's very disorientating. I've got my laptop, I've got the TV, and I've got the my tablet for video purposes. So on this workout this morning, I haven't worked out how much the time frames are, guys. So I filled up an A4 piece of paper with exercises, and when we run out of paper, we run out of workout, okay? So, as simple as that this morning. So when we run out of paper, which we're nearly there, and time, slide that in. Now, this one is up to you which way you have your hands. We've got a bicep curl and a shoulder press. So I'm going to take my hands that way round, okay? But you can have it that way round. In fact, actually, no, I'm going to go there with mine. So you'd call it. So bicep curls to start with. 10 seconds. Let's go again. So 10 seconds on the bicep curls. Into the chest. 10 seconds on the shoulder press. So you really haven't got time to fanny around with what different positions your hands are having. So pick one and stick with it. Okay, let's go back down a few biceps. Keep the elbows in tight. Back up for your shoulder press. Now, if you'd have thought about putting all this on the TV earlier, I wouldn't have had to buy these glasses for 400 quid. Okay, bicep curl, because I can see you nice and clear, rather than me having to like squint and do stuff. I could still see the the laptop, but it was starting to give me a bit of a headache, guys, all the squinting. Not to mention all the frown lines that I was getting. Back to the biceps. Okay, guys, I don't know if I'm just being a bit of a lightweight, but I'm feeling this already this morning. Yeah, I'm getting some nods at home. Thank you for making me feel better. And then up for the shoulder press. Let's take it. So again, depending on what position you have your hands, it will make the exercise feel very different. And then time. And biceps, last set. So moving forwards, you may want to just alter your hand grip if you do this video on pre-recorded. Take it up. So like I said, it will alter the exercise. After this one, it's kettlebell down, resistance band back. Okay, let's put that down. Re-grab the resistance band. So we're going back to our 2 double flies and 2 single flies, okay? Right, so you get yourself in position. Make sure you've got enough on there that it's nice and tight. Are we ready, guys? I'm going to let you start it off. Let's go. So I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of, I nearly twanged myself on the back of the head last time. And I know very well at least 2 of you would have laughed at me. Getting smacked around the back of the head with a resistance band. Yeah, you've already got that thought in your head. Yeah, and the ones that I knew would laugh at me are smiling. Yes, I'm not going to mention any names, but the initials are MB. Okay, so again, really focusing on keeping that arm super still. Now, after this one, we've got everyone's favourite, which is going to be your side step with the resistance band and your pingus with the resistance band. So get it out of the way fairly early, guys. Let's get rid of that. Now, okay, so resistance band, I want you to stand on it. Okay, and cross the handles over. So stand on it and cross the handles over. Right, so 10 second rounds coming up. And then on this one, we've just got a little side steps. So you can properly see my feet here, guys. Don't let them do that. Okay, so don't let them roll out. Are we ready? Side steps, just 2 each way. And it is important that you cross the handles over. Otherwise, it just moves. Little pingu for me, please. little Pingu. And again, really focusing on the feet being forwards. Back to side step. And again, try and keep the shoulders not elevated, just nice and relaxed. Pingus for me. And again, don't let the feet roll outwards. Keep them forwards. Side step it. This takes us halfway through, and that is something that I'm not too sad about, to be fair, gang. And Pingus. Let's go side steps. So we haven't spoke TV or Christmas, so talking TV and talking Christmas, what am I going to talk about, guys? There's only one thing to talk about, really, isn't there, when we're talking about Christmas and TV? Gavin and Stacey. Ahoy! Oh my gosh, and time. Side step. Did we all watch Gavin and Stacey? There'll be no spoilers for the live class. Oh my God, I'm so happy it ended that way. I really didn't think it was going to though, guys, did you? I was getting a bit annoyed with it. And time. Woo! Let that go, guys. Okay. So we're moving back. So what have I got for you now? We have our hamstring deadlift. So you want your hammer on the left-hand side, kettlebell on the right. So we just got a little change of plan here. So this is going into our deadlifts. Now again, remembering that on the deadlift, as you put it down, it goes to the side of the ankle and that leg comes up. Don't let yourself drop over. Really push the opposite hip up. Are we ready, guys? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. And the only reason I'm really talking about Gavin and Stacey is that I watched, it's on BBC iPlayer, and it's Gavin and Stacey farewell documentary. Oh, it's really good actually, guys. So it's only about 40 minutes long, and it's all the cast, James Corden and Ruth Jones, and basically, is Ruth Jones right? I don't know if I said the right name, I think so. But it was very good, and it was just basically giving you the little backstory over the 18 years that Gavin and Stacey's been going. And the fact that we've all got a little bit of a Gavin and a Stacey or a Nessa in our lives, and an Uncle Bryn, and a Gwen, and a Pamela, and time. Okay, right, so get rid of that. New exercise time, guys. So bring that up, underneath grip on the right-hand side, overhand grip on the left. Now you're going to do a lunge and a small one with your left leg, but you're going to mix that up with a belt line chop, okay? So just a little, so it's just that. And make sure that that hammer stays on the hip, okay? It's going to be lunging belt line, lunging biceps. So the leg will keep going, arm action will change. Let's go again. So, lunging belt line. It looks like I'm wobbling over there on the camera angle, but I'm not. Okay, now go to biceps. So yeah, so the Gavin and Stacey, can't believe it's over. They will not do any more for anyone that's thinking. Okay, and let's go belt line. This is definitely going to be the last one. Go back to biceps. But it ended properly. Okay, and then back to your belt line. It won't end for me though, guys, because every Christmas Terry has to watch every single episode of Gavin and Stacey. Biceps. I managed to, I went all the way up to Derby to avoid that this year. Okay, back to that one. So, back to there. Back to your bicep. So I quite like that little chop with the movement. Hopefully you do too. Safe to do as long as you've got it in the right position. Give me that little chop there. Keep going for me. Sorry, my phone's done stupid stuff. Finishing it off with a bicep. And then we're going to go back to our resistance band, guys. Time. Okay. Back to your resistance band. So we've got our fly, double and singles, 2 double, 2 singles. Are we ready, guys? Let's go. So 2 doubles and then 2 singles. 2 doubles and 2 singles. I don't think, I can't go without Christmas without saying Wallace and Gromit as well. Did anybody watch Wallace and Gromit, the new one? Feathers McGraw? Oh, you're missing out, guys. Very good. I am going to put this out. I'm going to say that I think Feathers McGraw was more scary in the first film. So if anybody's watching this on YouTube, it's a bit of a diss. For Feathers McGraw, he needed to be scarier. It's no good just putting a oven glove on top of your head and being scary. And time, gang. Okay, so bringing that in front. So this will be our final resistance band exercise, I think. So exercise 1, again, just make sure you've got the right level, is raise and pull back. Exercise 2 is just our pull back. So a nice basic one. Are we ready? Let's go, guys. So raise and pull back. So we're about 3/4 of the way down my sheet of exercises. Pull back only. So again, really focus on the shoulder blades pinching together here. Raise and pull back. So hopefully you're not annoyed that I keep having a little glance down at my lesson plan here, guys, because there are something like about 30 odd exercises. Yep, pull back for me. Obviously, if I hadn't just written this just before we started, I would have technically memorised it. Let's go for me, pull it round back. I don't do memorising of my programmes because if I can't be asked to follow it, I just do my own thing. Okay, and pull it back. So in all honesty, again, I'm always doing my own thing really, aren't I? Because it's my programme. If I choose to deviate from the plan, let's go. Oh. Having the ability to deviate from the plan is a skill, guys. Pull back. So I say anyway. Yeah. Let's go for me again. Ow! Birdie, birdie, Bernie. This is the last set though. This is number 9 of 10. And then we've got a final pull back. Final pull back. Again, really squeezing that together. And then we've got our hammer deadlift after this one. Time. Let's get rid of that. So I've tried to be nice, gone upper body, lower body. Kettlebell needs to go to your left side. Hammer needs to go to your right side. Again, I like to make my deadlifts about the deadlift, not about the balance, hence the hammer. Are we ready, team? Let's go. So we've got our deadlifts. And again, make sure that you are pushing that right hip over. And again, the kettlebell's going down directly to the side of the ankle. You could go a little bit further back if you wanted to, gang. But not too far, because you'll start flicking and flapping around with your knee. And I don't want that. After this one, it's back with a hammer. Kettlebell can be moved out of the way. And we're going to do our belt line chop lunge with our bicep curl lunge. And time. Okay, move that out the way. Grab the hammer. Not got any stopping on this one because we know what we're doing. Hammer in the left hand side. We've got that belt line with a right leg lunge. Are we ready? Let's go, guys. Add the bicep. Add the little chop. And bicep. So I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing talking TV, guys, as I've just downloaded Apple TV as well. Now I've got even more stuff to watch. Let's go. And I'm currently watching Bad Sisters. Hey, it's really good, really like it. And biceps. Also, just finished late getting in on this one. And chops for me. The whole series of Motherland. Again, if you've not seen Motherland, it's a BBC, but on Netflix drama at the moment as well. Biceps with Anna Maxwell Martin. Very funny. Come on, guys. You know me, I always chit-chat to distract. Let's go. And remember, that one has been serving me well over the years. I chit-chat, you work out, you forget what you're doing, you're not really listening to me. Bicep. Okay, but it is a distraction. Woo! Time. Let's get rid of that. Well, according to my little notes here, we do have one more set on the resistance band. Okay, so we do have our last set of flies. This is our last set of flies, and we're down on the floor. And then we'll be down on the floor for the rest of the session. Are we ready? 2 doubles, 2 singles. Let's go. Well, I got really warm this morning on the resistance band tied on the door. That was one that made me the hottest, so that clearly was a fairly good exercise, and again, a kick in the core in. So it's 2 doubles, 2 singles. Doesn't matter what pace you're going at, guys. You don't want to go overly fast. Otherwise your arms will move around in position. Time. We're down on the floor, gang. So make sure you've got access to your Pilates ball, hammer. I've asked for the lightweight dumbbells. I think I've missed them out somewhere. So this is our 10-second exercise. So you're going to start with it back round the feet again, like we did when we were stood up. And we're literally going to be doing the splits. So I've got that crossed again. So I'm crossed again, and then my legs are up. Okay, if you have trouble getting the legs up, you can always get a pillow underneath your ass. So 10 seconds. So I do think that this angle on the camera is better on the floor. Are we ready? Let's go. Splits. So we're on splits. Taking it as wide as you can. Now hold it out. Just holding it out. Press the lower back into the floor. Just holding it out. Then we're back to our splits. Again, try not to let the feet roll inwards for me or toes turn outwards. Hold it out. A bit wider than that, guys. Come on, you can push it out a bit more than that. Yeah, and I'm talking to you on the pre-recorded as well. Get it out there, nice and wide. And back to your splits. I think this is going to be the last resistance band exercise that we do this morning. Like I said, I've got everything written down. Hold it out wide. And this is end of round number 3. So this is exercise 6 of 5 rounds. Let's go back to your splits. And again, just really pushing it out. My resistance band isn't strong enough here, guys, and I'm not able to go out as wide as I would like to. So this is where those long resistance bands come in. Hold it out. I've broken all my long resistance bands. This is just a standard resistance band, not overly brilliant. And let's go. So when you order yourself a new resistance band, you sort of need at least 2 meters, and then you can use it for anything and everything. Hold it out for the last one. And then we're going to be sitting up, and then we're going to be getting our Pilates ball. Bring that in, release it off the feet, sit yourself up, and then we're into our Pilates ball. Okay, so we have got earthquake on the Pilates ball. So again, set up on the Pilates ball. Just roll it in just a little bit. I'm just going to move myself a little bit further forwards. Roll it in a little bit. You don't want to be lifting and placing it under. It's just to roll it up enough to trap it. Hands on the floor, and then literally bring that in there. Push yourself back a little bit, and then hold on to your knees. Pushing that lower bit of the back into the ball, and then slide it out and hold it. Now with this one, we're going to be doing, she says, okay. Oh, actually, not what I expected. We've got a hammer commando and a straight arm sit-up. I must admit, when I wrote that one down, I think I must have just been having a stupid moment. But hey ho, it says it on the list and we've got to do it. If you're wondering about the list, if you can see all that, I ain't probably not. But we are down to here, down to there. We've done all of that, and we're down to around about there. After this one, you're going to be sitting up, removing the ball, just popping that to the side, and getting your hammer out. Time. So we're just going to remove that. You're going to grab the hammer, have it in the right hand side. We've got 10 seconds commando, 10 seconds straight arm sit-ups. Are we ready, team? Let's go again. I'm not expecting this to be nice. Okay, straight arm sit-up. So, straighten the legs. If you wanted to, you can do a single arm straight arm sit-up. Back to commando. Both hands on always for the commando. The difference between the straight arm sit-up is it doesn't rock behind you on the straight arm sit-up. Straight arm sit-up, so make sure that it's never going over the face when you're lying down. It'll always stay in front of the chin, chest side. Okay, back to commandos. So I'll just wait. Hopefully I've got some nice chilled music playing for you in the background. And straight arm sit-ups. So if you're listening to this, it's silent, no music playing. You choose your own music. Back to your commandos. So you choose your own music to play, guys, and I would go something nice and steady. Okay, straight arm sit-ups. I'm just listening to a chilled hits on Spotify. Okay, last set of commandos. Straight arm sit-ups. This is the last one of these. Time. Get rid of that. Grab your Pilates ball. Spin it over. Gonna do a Pilates ball plank. So, get your knees on it. Okay. And then we're going to literally just walk it out now. Get your elbows on the floor. Lift the feet off. Let's go. Now again, you don't want to be down there like so. You want to be literally tipping and tucking underneath. And again, you should feel a strong hit on your abs, lower abs. If you're tipping and tucking, if you're just hanging there, guys, and letting your back go all lax, you're not getting nothing out of it. Just an arm workout when you're supposed to be doing abs. Just a back strengthener when you're supposed to be strengthening your core. Okay, so. Just had a big old bang outside. I don't know if that's a good thing. Well, it won't be a good thing, will it, guys? It'll be a bad thing, but I'll go and check it shortly. 10 seconds, and then it's back to that hammer. And time. Come off of it. Pop the ball to the side. And we're going back for that hammer in the left-hand side again. So exactly the same two exercises. Commandos and straight arm sit-ups. Are we ready? 2, 1, let's go again. And I'm going to make this the last round of exercises. We do have 2 more rounds on here, but I'm not going to do them. Let's go straight arm. Because I like to keep these classes to about 40 minutes. Okay, commandos. And that way, most people have got enough time to do 40 minutes. Or in this video, straight arm. As long as you finish off even, you could finish it halfway through or wherever. Just make sure. Okay, commandos. If you are only ever doing half a video, that you finish off even, that you don't leave yourself just working out on the right side. Okay, straight arm sit up. Don't know what that was, guys. That was a bit of a rubbish effort. Oh man alive. Commandos. Okay, straight arm. Last round of commandos, I promise. So yeah, I think the angle for sit-ups and stuff, me having it up nice and high, is better. Straight arm. I'm not sure about the standing stuff, but this is definitely, it's better for me to see you there, guys, on the floor. And time. Oh my lord. Okay, that's the end of that session. There are stretch videos if you want to go on and do a little stretch out. Go find yourself one. But that's it from me on the video, and I'll just say goodbye to my